Thank you, Mr. Jingles, for another £2. He says, then bring up the 24-hour weather Union Glacier 18th to 20th. Okay. Thank you very much for the super chat. Let's see. Wait. Did he say 18th to 20th? They went 18th to 20th.
Yeah, what's 18th and 20th got anything to do with it? They were back home by then.
Yeah. This was the 14th. I think it was the 14th.
There are 2 days, supposedly.
Yeah.
Nobody can account for the 18th.
I wouldn't trust Will Duffy with Roker stuff.
So you trust him with other stuff. That makes no sense. You don't trust someone, you don't trust someone.
Well, that guy only steals money. I would be fine with him being around a bar of gold.
So, wait a minute. You just assumed that I would say that I would trust him with other stuff because I said I wouldn't trust him with Roker stuff.
So I wouldn't trust him with anything.
Well, then
Would you trust him with, what would you trust him with?
Well, that is evidence for what we were discussing earlier about how you said I wouldn't kill.
Right. I've never killed anyone that deserves it. Okay, that's fair enough. So what would you trust him with, and why?
Well, because we have multiple accounts for TFE with like 5 people saying the same thing that he did, I think I trust him about the sun not setting.
What makes you think that the other people were trustworthy too? See, that's like, I don't trust this senator, but since the other senators are all saying the same thing, I have to go with it. What?
I mean,
they're all in the same liars club. What the hell?
That certainly adds credibility to what that senator is saying.
Not if the people
Others say the same thing.
Not if the other people involved are just as dishonest.
I mean, yeah, if the other people involved are just as
Well, we already went through that, didn't we?
But we
The only
know.
one that you didn't know anything about was McKeegan, and you, I guess, totally 100% trust him. But we already know the other people are liars, so what the hell? Why would that be different?
The last thing I found on TFE is they're doing a cross Antarctica comparison, and they're taking a look at Bay Weiss. That's the last thing I saw them do.
How long ago was that?
2 weeks ago.
Has TFE uploaded anything else? Like the channel, the final channel? Has that channel uploaded anything else?
I just told you.
Oh.
That was the last thing they uploaded. 2 weeks
What
ago.
about the documentary they were going to do?
Oh, we're waiting for that.
We're waiting with baby breath for that.
Just the trailer.
And that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, longer.
Months ago, 2 months ago.
Longer.
Oh, okay.
Trailer looks nothing like the footage that they sent, that they did for the TFE.
No, not a bit.
Well, obviously trailers like that. I agree that none of the footage in the trailer looks like anything they uploaded. But that's really for like appearances, like dressing it up to make it look prettier than it actually was, and using footage that wasn't actually filmed and stuff to really make it look better than it actually is.
They have to. They weren't there long enough to make. They weren't there long enough to get anything for any more than maybe a 10-minute documentary. The rest
Well,
of
it was sleeping. The thing is, it was sleeping most of the time, so
Yeah.
So actually, Anthony Toon stayed up for 24 hours. He said that.
Yeah.
he claims that. Yeah.
Once again.
And when I go, I'm going to be up for
The thing
24
I
hours.
found very dodgy, though, I don't know if you guys, I mean, we think we actually said this. As soon as they got there, the flat earthers went to stay and sleep. The only one staying awake was McKeegan and McToon.